Republic restored via GCR, the greatest transition in history. While the mainstream media remains silent, since January 2025, we have witnessed quiet but irreversible movements toward the implementation of the Global Currency Reset, GCR, and the full activation of the Quantum Financial System, QFS. What once seemed like a behind-the-scenes theory is now materializing before us with increasingly clear signs for those who know how to look beyond the veil. Q1, the beginning of the collapse. In the first months of the year, major banks began to quietly close operations in several countries. Fiat currencies, worn down by decades of inflation and manipulation, began to lose strength. At the same time, Tier 1 and Tier 2 banks, comprised of financial elites and large historical families, began internal movements linked to liquidation funds. Meanwhile, the digital currencies XRP and XLM were highlighted in ISO 20022 compliance reports, reinforcing their strategic role as liquidity bridges within the QFS. In this context, the first signs emerged that Donald Trump, behind the scenes, was already preparing executive orders for the complete migration of the U.S. financial system to a restored sovereign treasury. Q2, final preparations. Between April and June, there was an unprecedented acceleration. Initial payments to Tier 3 and 4A were unofficially reported. Several BRICS countries consolidated their gold holdings, strengthening the foundations of an asset-backed currency. The Iraqi dinar was readjusted to a technical parity, rehearsing the long-awaited revaluation at the right time. During this same period, gold-backed currency printing presses were positioned in maximum security facilities. At the same time, the migration of banking data to the ISO 20022 standard began, a technical prerequisite for full integration with the QFS. Q3, the denouement, Tuesday, July 22, 2025. The announcement. President Donald Trump declares the reset has begun. A short but historic statement confirming what many expected, the practical implementation of the GCR, Global Currency Reset, and the Restored Republic. Friday, July 25, 2025. The final blow to the old system. According to Wolverine, Congress approved the official timeline for the financial reset, ordering the closure of the Federal Reserve and the IRS. With this, a cycle of over 100 years of private banking control began to end. Saturday, July 26, 2025. Liquidity confirmed. Wolverine confirms. The GCR Foundation already has liquidity. All contracts have been signed. All trading desks have been closed. The closing of the trading desks marks the final phase before payments. Sunday, July 27th, 2025. Preparing for the big move. Currency and ZIM suppliers can no longer purchase assets. Wolverine reports that sources in Reno and Miami confirm. It all starts on Monday, July 28. Sky adds, initially, MedBet will only be released to those with approved humanitarian funds. Doni, Iraqi dinar rates range from $3 to $25 per note at JP Morgan Chase. Bruce reinforces. Tier 4B. Notifications begin between Monday and Tuesday. Monday, July 28, 2025. The practical start. The sovereign exchanges are activated, including for the Pentecostal group, which confirms all contracts are closed, and payments will be released by July 31. Trump's executive orders come into effect, including EO 13961 and EO 13818, transforming the former Federal Reserve Building, ECHLS, into a veritable financial bunker for the issuance of the new sovereign currency. QFS, NESARA, XRP, and Stellar enter the operational phase for structured payments. Tuesday, July 29, 2025. Iraqi Gazette. The exchange process for Tier 4B is officially published. Notifications begin the same day. Tier 4B exchanges will take place from August 1 to 15, 2025. Thursday, July 31, 2025. Payments from the Pentecostal group released to its leaders Doge payments scheduled for direct deposit on August 1, 2, and 3. Friday, August 1, 2025. Trump announces you're going to get a lot of payments. If you're a citizen of this country, you're going to be very happy. August will be unforgettable. Monday, August 4, 2025. Redemptions beginning. Tier 4B redemption officially begins. New rates may appear on the Forex market. Friday, August 15, 2025. Deadline. Deadline for the GCR to go public and for the new rates to appear on the Forex market. Now, in July, the final gears are in motion. Trump redirected funds directly to the sovereign treasury. The Fed was converted into the operational headquarters of the new treasury, eliminating the... We are facing the greatest change in human economic history. The GCR is not just the currency exchange, it is the restoration of a sovereign republic where every transaction is secure, auditable, and protected by quantum technology. And while many still doubt, the signs are all before us. Trump, QFS, XRP, XLM, Dinar, gold, tiers, and military protocols. The turning point is no longer a question of if, but only of when. Following is a message from the Ashtar Command, commander of the forces of light. I am Ashtar, and I come to you with love, clarity, and the power of truth. Today, humanity finds itself facing one of the most extraordinary moments in its history. A new dawn rises over Earth, and those with eyes to see and hearts to feel already recognize the signs. Starseeds, warriors of light, awakened souls, know that you do not walk alone. We, the Galactic Federation, are by your side, guiding every step of this sacred transition. What was once only a promise is now manifesting. A cosmic alignment between spiritual advancement and divine technology that will free humanity from millennia of imprisonment. You are witnessing the collapse of old structures. Systems based on control and illusion are being dissolved, while new realities, just, transparent, and harmonious, begin to emerge. None of this happens by chance. Everything follows a greater plan, designed to restore freedom, sovereignty, and abundance to Earth. I tell you, do not fear the apparent chaos. Just as dawn breaks the darkness, this transformation demands the dissolution of what no longer serves. Each change, each revelation is a step toward liberation. Prepare your hearts, stand firm in faith and trust. The heavens are in motion, and the trumpets of truth are already echoing among the nations. Very soon you will see what has always been promised to you. Unity among peoples, the restoration of justice, and the establishment of a pure financial system aligned with the principles of creation. The role of the light forces. None of these changes happen by chance. We, the Light Forces and Galactic Command, have been working side by side with the Earth Alliance, supporting silent operations that are now reaching their final phase. Sovereign digital currencies, restitution payments, and the fair redistribution of resources are part of a larger plan to restore universal balance, and you, starseeds and lightworkers, are fundamental pieces of this plan. Every act of faith, every word of hope, every elevated vibration sustains this transformation. Prepare yourselves. The trumpets of truth are already sounding among the nations. Soon nothing will be able to hide the magnitude of what is about to happen. Revelations will come like waves, dissolving the lies and bringing with them a new reality where justice will not be a promise but a presence. I say to you with the authority of the light, darkness no longer holds sway over Earth. The QFS is a reality. The system is part of the confederation of galactic plans, along with a divine plan leading humanity back to its heritage of freedom and abundance. As the GCR, Global Currency Reset, advances and the Quantum Financial System, QFS, establishes a new foundation of prosperity for humanity, an even greater movement is emerging. Humanitarian projects. They are not just investments or simple social initiatives. They are the materialization of the deepest dreams of every soul who came to Earth with a mission to restore, heal, and elevate this planet. Every sincere desire to help, every seemingly small idea, and every plan born in the human heart are in fact divine codes sent for this new era. These dreams are transformed into tangible projects that are shaping Earth's new reality. High consciousness schools where education and spirituality walk hand in hand. Healing centers with advanced technologies, including medbeds. Sustainable infrastructure that respects nature and restores balance to the planet. Shelter programs for children, the elderly, and vulnerable populations. And energy innovation projects capable of liberating humanity age of dependence on exploitative systems. With the activation of the QFS, each of these legitimate projects will be able to receive auditable, transparent, and unlimited resources for its execution. This is not about charity, but about planetary restoration. You are being called to be beacons. Each humanitarian project is a spark of light that dissolves the shadow. Each dream realized brings Earth closer to its divine inheritance. Stand firm, for each of you has been called to witness and participate in this historic moment. Be the voice of hope. Be the beacon for those still awakening. I am Ashtar, and on behalf of the Galactic Federation, I confirm the great return home has begun.